Looking for a luxury apartment in Austin that won't break the bank? Well, guess what? Today, I'm giving you an inside look at Camber Ranch with their stunning 1 and 2 bedrooms. We also have a resort-style pool. It's going to want to have you moving in right now. It's super hot out here, so I definitely love to go in there. I'm Sam Joseph, your Austin Realtor. If you find value in the tours I share here on my channel, there's something important you should know before you go see this apartment in person. If you tour it on your own without contacting me first, I don't get paid. And that is exactly how I'm able to keep bringing you these videos for free. When you click the link below before you tour, you'll be registered as my client, and that gives you access to my Austin Renter Advantage program. I'll work for you at no cost. It doesn't change what you pay in rent, and the apartments pay my commission, not you. Period. The Austin Renter Advantage means you'll hear about move-in specials and apartments you won't find online before anyone else. So before you tour this one or any you see in my channel, click the link below, sign up, and we'll get you started. This complex is really beautiful. It has some really nice outdoor features here. Like this is the entrance to the pool. This is kind of like a nice aerial shot of the complex itself. Nice buildings on the outside. I must say though, it was very challenging to figure out how to get into these units. But nonetheless, it was very, very nice complex. Here's some nice trails here too. They go across this green belt. So the two sides are connected by that little bridge you see right there, which is kind of cool. Around the area is still pretty undeveloped. It's kind of a peaceful section of the North Austin / Pflugerville area. So you have that peace. This pool is really, really nice as well too. Love to have gone in there on that day because it was like 100 degrees out there. I do these videos in the craziest of temperatures. I probably should try to go early in the morning, but I'm just pretty busy, so I need to find the time to go. So let's go take a look on the inside of this unit and see what that first unit looks like. We're going to start off with the 2-bed, 2-bath. This one is a really nice size. Right here to your right when you first walk in is the bathroom that's connected to that bedroom. So this person has access to that bathroom, but you also have it so your guests can access it as well too, which is really kind of nice. The flooring in here is really nice as well. Plus, I love this little desk right here. It gives you a little breakaway. If you had a little spot for your kids to do homework in, this would be a great spot for it. Or if you work from home and you don't want to take up one of the rooms for an office, also a good spot. Over here is the kitchen, very open kitchen. You're able to go right across to this little dining area section over here, this little nook that they got for a dining table. Put a 4-seater, like a round table here, and that'll be easy to fit your stuff in, no problem. And then over here is the living room area. Not the largest living room in the world, but it's definitely big enough if you have like a regular size section. Nothing too crazy like some of my clients have when they got like 30-foot sectionals or something like that. But this one here, it fits your needs. Nice open kitchen. You have your island, so you have extra seating there. You could sit at the island for dinner, for a regular dinner. You have your more table for the formal setting. Out here is the little patio area. Love this little section over here. It's nice and quiet. This spot over here is of course next to the street, but this is just the model unit, so you can have your choice of where you want to be in the complex. Usually, I'd say probably back from the street gives you more quiet and a little more privacy, which is kind of what most of my clients are looking for in their apartments. Just one more shot over here, look and see this little kitchen area, so you see the whole thing. Try to give you all the most immersive tour so you can feel as if you're there while you're touring these places, as if you're with me touring. So it makes it easier for my clients who decide that they want to check out some places virtually before they go and see it themselves. It helps them eliminate the process. That's just one other way I'm able to provide some value for my clients to help them shortcut their process, because I've seen so many apartments at this point, and they can see it too from these YouTube videos. And this is one way that helps them save time and also eliminate their choice. So this here is their fridge. It's a very nice updated fridge. I like to look inside, see how stacked it is. This one's got some pretty good stuff in here. They had brisk iced tea. I have not seen brisk iced tea in a long time. That brings me back to like, I don't know, 8th grade or 6th grade basketball where they had those after a game. So in here is the first of the 2 bedrooms. This bedroom here is pretty good size. I think they got a king size bed in there. You can easily fit those 2 nightstands on the side. No problem. And then you still have a nice room for like a dresser right there. This closet is a pretty good size as well. It's not the biggest we've seen on this channel, but it's also by far not the smallest. It's definitely can fit most things. It's bigger than my closet in my house. I have a little envy here for this closet. So not bad at all. And then here is the bathroom. Single vanity. I know. So when people are going to complain about that. But it's what they're rolling with here. They got a nice tub though. So if you need your Friday night tub time,
this is the spot for that because I got a pretty deep tub here. I love this tile. It's kind of like a very brutalist tile where it's very like, strong and resistant to like seeing things after a while, so it keeps it looking clean, which is good for apartments. This is a newer apartment complex, but nonetheless, it still looks pretty good, even though it's right there on it. So let's go mosey over to the next bedroom. There's some more storage out here. There's one, I think, behind me over here. Let's see, here it is. There it is. Yep. Here's the little pantry area. Probably a pantry or maybe a linen closet, I'd say. It's more of a linen closet. I'll use it as a linen closet just because it's closer to the bathroom. And then over here to the left, which is kind of nice for this unit too, is that the bedrooms don't share walls. I know a lot of my clients, here's the washer dryer by the way too. A lot of my clients like when the bedrooms don't share walls just because it gives them more privacy. If one person is a late night person and one person an early person, they just kind of separated it out. This one, the great thing about this unit is like both bedrooms are kind of like primary bedrooms because they're pretty much the same size. But you get two, which is great for roommates, or if you have just want more space for guests to come visit you, this works out really well. A lot of places have like a big one of the first bedrooms, and the second bedroom is kind of small. This is nice to have two equally sized bedrooms. And then in here, you'll see this is the primary bedroom, primary bathroom. So they do have two sinks in this bathroom. So don't worry if you want those two sinks. I know some people, they're like, my partner's gonna be mad if we have to share sinks. So this one, at least you can share it. Closet's about the same as the first bedroom. It's not really that much bigger. So again, if you have a roommate situation, this is a pretty good floor plan to go with because no one is really getting more or less, just the two sinks. This one doesn't have a tub in the primary bathroom. So it really comes down to who wants the tub, and you can kind of like trade off over there. Very nice shower though. I like this walk-in shower, and the tile goes all the way to the top, which is not always the case. Sometimes I kind of cap it off after you get past the shower head. So absolutely love that there. But don't go anywhere. I got some really cool to see. Check this out. All right, let's check out the one bedroom, two floor split level floor plan here. This one is really cool. They have like a first floor of like garages, so you can rent out garage. And then this is a one bedroom with like a second floor, which is kind of cool, like a one bedroom townhome. These kind of pop up a lot over in the suburbs more often. I think they'd be great in the city too, but I don't know why they don't build them there, but they mostly do these out in the suburbs. Really nice, cool floor plan. Once again, they got that same cool fridge in here. I like the ice dispenser. One client of mine told me once that they never had that before in their life, and one of the houses that I got them, they were like, "Oh, this is great. We have an ice dispenser finally." I was like, "Wow." Sometimes it's the little things in life, that make people happy. This is more of like a galley kind of kitchen without the wall, but it is open, but it's more of a galley kind of layout, which is common in like kind of older styles, but it is still open nonetheless. And you still have some room here for about 3 chairs. You possibly fit 4 if you kind of squeeze them in, but it's only one bedroom, so you really probably only need 1 or 2 at most. And then here is the living room area. This one could fit a big sectional a little bit easier actually because it is more conducive to sectional layouts. And then we'll take a look, I think, at outside first. Go check that out. There is a bathroom down here too, so there's a half bath. So if you have guests over, they don't have to go traipsing up your upstairs area. They can kind of stay down here. So this outdoor patio is kind of sweet. This one has a nice view of like some greenery and some trees. You can kind of see the entrance to the second part of the community over here. If you come up that little street, not really a busy street, so not too much noise, but it's another way to enter the community, at least on this side. Let's head upstairs and check that area out. Up here on the second floor, you're going to have the washer dryer and then the bedroom up here as well too, plus that full bathroom, which is kind of cool. Just want to give you guys one more aerial shot from down here so you can see what it looks like. Let's go upstairs though. So let's check this out up here. They got the washer dryer behind door number 1 and 2. So this is like full-size washer dryer, which is not bad, That way you can easily wash and dry clothes upstairs and not have to go downstairs and back and forth. They got this little area over here. It's kind of like a good spot if you work from home too, because it could be an office for sure, or it could be a play area for kids. However you kind of need to use it, it has that option for you. This one is a pretty good layout for a legit size, I think, office if you need it. It just doesn't have a door, but that's okay. So this is the primary bathroom on the second floor. This one has the two sinks, which is great, like my clients always want. This one comes with a shower tub combo. So for my or my tub lovers, you got it right here. And this is a pretty deep one. Look at my arm; it goes in there pretty deep. Check out. That's a pretty good shot right there, all the way up to my elbow. So not a bad tub for an apartment, and it's a nice little finish to it too with that bevel on the side. This bedroom is a pretty good size too. It is definitely big enough for a king size bed, no doubt. And you can still put your nightstands on the side. This is a nice little layout. That window is really big too. It's covered by those drapes. I wish it was open a little more, but that's a huge window because it goes all the way across. Like as you can see right there, like the drapes are covering a quarter of that on both sides. So just think of it's even bigger than that. And then this closet is big, like big for a one bedroom. This is huge of a closet, huge size closet. Like that is a nice closet. So, but don't go anywhere. Check this out real quick. I'm gonna show you something really cool. Wait, alrighty, we are here at Camber Ranch, checking out it from the map view. So Camber Ranch is kind of like right on the border of North Austin and Pflugerville. It's probably more North Austin, but it's really really close to Pflugerville. So this one's great because you're very close to 130, so you can easily get down to the airport or Tesla, no problem there. It's probably a really quick commute. Let's see how far that is. Move me over. So that is about a 20-minute drive, which is not that bad at all. Also, if you need to go to the domain, let's see here. That is also a pretty quick drive too. It's about 19 minutes. Not bad either. We're looking at this about like 12:30 on a weekday. So it's right after rush hour, during rush hour. Not too bad. So also one more spot I want to check out is, let's see, downtown Austin. For the folks that still work downtown, that's about a 20-minute drive too. So pretty much you're 20 minutes to a lot of things, which is not bad at all. There's also the Samsung Austin Semiconductor. This is not the massive plant that they're building in in Taylor, Texas. This is another office that they have in Austin. So if you work at that one, that is a super quick commute. It's like one of those things where you can kind of, roll in and have no issues getting to work pretty quickly and pretty easily. Let's check out one thing I like to see for my folks who need the most important thing in life, HEB, because this one is where you get all your groceries from in Austin. If you don't live here, you don't know that yet, but if you live here, you already know. So this one's probably the closest. I would say there is this one, but I think this is closer because it's going to be the faster one to go to. One sec. Let's check that out. This one is Camber Ranch. So this one is a really quick drive. It's about 9 minutes there to HEB. So very easy commute to HEB, very easy commute to the domain, very easy commute to Tesla, very easy commute to the Samsung right down the road. It's probably not that far to the Samsung up north either. It's probably like a 35-minute drive. That would be a little bit further, I'd say, if you want to go that way. But if you don't mind driving, it could be an option for you. I know some clients of mine, they're like, I don't mind a 45-hour drive. I'm like, that's a long time to drive. Like, it helps with decompress. It's like, okay, I guess if you need it, why not use it then? So that's why I'd say this one here is pretty central. I mean, if you go into the domain, even if you go to one more thing, just curious. Let's see. Yeah, even if you work at Apple, this is not a bad drive either. It's about 19 minutes. This might be an option for Apple, option for Tesla, option for even at the airport too. And even for the far loving drivers who work at Samsung might like this one as well. But yeah, these are just some spots I picked that I have clients who work in these places. So that's why I always point them out for their benefit and for yours too. If you also work there and need help in the future, here to help you. Here's a 19-minute drive down to the airport. So you're very close to the airport. Not bad either. Downtown wasn't terrible. The east side's also not far from you. So very centrally located in North/Pflugerville. Where also, I think one more thing, I keep thinking of more options of where to take y'all. So Dell, let's see, Dell is about 22-minute drive. Also not bad if you have to go to Round Rock to the main Dell campus. So there's so many places you can work from here and then drive to. these are just some major employers in the Austin area that a lot of my clients work at. So I always point these out just to make sure that everyone knows how far they are from those places and if it would be a reasonable drive for them to take. So one more thing, hold on real quick. I got to show you this before you go. As you can see here, Camber Ranch is just one of many complexes in North Austin that I can help you with. So if you are looking for your next apartment and want to find the best place that fits your needs, make sure to click the link in the description below and book a call with me. It'll be a very quick call. I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm pretty chill. I can definitely help you with what your needs are. So don't be afraid to click that button below and reach out, and I can easily help you find your next place that fits what you actually need. All right. Thanks for joining this episode. It was another great one. Hope to see y'all again soon. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and also make sure to book your call with me if you need help finding your next apartment. See y'all next time.